King Paimon, the Hereditary movie demon, and his origin, explained. King Paimon, the demonic source of the horror that befalls the family in Hereditary, has a basis in reality. Hereditary, the first feature-length film from director Ari Aster, is a shocking, terrifying, and upsetting horror movie about grief, terrible mistakes, and dark family secrets. After 16-year-old Peter Graham, Alex Wolff, makes a life-changing mistake, his already tenuous relationship with his mother Annie, Tommy Collette, becomes irreparably fractured. Compounding this family tragedy is the reveal that something sinister has been shadowing the Grahams for longer than anyone could have suspected. Hereditary is an incredibly scary movie, and it's unsettling from the opening where Annie's miniature models become the lens through which scenes start. The real-life terror at the front half of the movie would be scary enough on its own, but it's the introduction of King Paimon that powers Hereditary through a haunting and unforgettable finale. There are hints of supernatural forces at work sprinkled throughout the film, pointing to something more than misfortune affecting the family. King Paimon, the demon in Hereditary, is a notable monster in the pantheon of horror movie villains, and his real-life history makes him all the more chilling. Annie's mother Ellen worshipped King Paimon. As it's finally revealed towards the end of Hereditary, Annie's mother Ellen and her cult of satanic worshippers had been praying to King Paimon for years. Her cult has attempted to bring the demon into the world by offering a human vessel for him to possess, a male one specifically. It isn't plainly stated, but Annie makes reference to her brother, who took his own life at a young age. He accused his mother of trying to put people inside of him before he died, a sign that Ellen was attempting to use her own child as a vessel. The next male in the family line is Peter. There are symbols of King Paimon throughout Hereditary. Some are obvious, like on the cover of Ellen's spellbook, but others are more subtle, like those painted on a certain telephone pole. When Annie discovers the spellbook, she learns of King Paimon and understands too late what demonic force has been sabotaging her family. King Paimon uses others to further his ambitions. He uses the cultists, and he uses Annie's unwilling body when he possesses her. By the end of Hereditary, King Paimon has fully possessed Peter and accomplished a generations-long effort to become a part of the material world. King Paimon's real-life origin sets up a Hereditary sequel. Like some other parts of Hereditary that are inspired by real life, King Paimon is inspired by history. In the Lesser Key of Solomon, a grimoire, book of magic, anonymously written in the 17th century, there are instructions on how to summon 72 demons, one of which is King Paimon. Paimon is known for his ability to answer questions, as he knows secrets, and can bestow his knowledge on those who ask. The Lesser Key of Solomon is compiled from other grimoires dating back further than the 17th century, making it a significant tome in demonology. With so many more demons in the Lesser Key of Solomon, each with their own powers and desires, a sequel to Hereditary could follow. While no plans have been made for Hereditary 2, in a Q&A session after a screening of Beau is Afraid, Ari Aster mentioned that he has an idea for a sequel, but is not sure if he would ever do it, via This Week Media. That's all the director said, but after featuring King Paimon in Hereditary, there are still 71 demons from the Lesser Key of Solomon who could pop up in a sequel or sequels. How Hereditary's Paimon compares to other movie demons. Hereditary is considered groundbreaking for many reasons, though one that's often overshadowed by the many shocking moments, such as the scene in which Charlie is beheaded, and incredible performances, is how unique King Paimon is as a demon in a movie. There are dozens of movies about demonic possession, and each plays into the many tropes of the horror subgenre in one way or another. It's for this reason that the demon in Hereditary should be considered one of the movie's strengths, as it stands out in several subtle but important ways.